Um, do you want to build a snowman? I don't know, do we? I kind of hate that movie. My nieces watch the I mean, that's the problem, is like there are a whole bunch of those kind of movies that, like, I really enjoy WALL-E. I think WALL-E is probably like, it's one of my favorite movies, and it's really well done. And I haven't had any younger small humans want to watch it too much to ruin it for me. But there are other movies that I've really enjoyed that I've had small humans watch so much around me that I no longer, can enjoy it. What's up, Sammy? What's up, Brian? Are we ready for this? I don't know if I'm ready for this, because we're back here. Now I want to talk about a dream I had. I had this lucid experience last night where I was going to sleep. I'm sorry, Friday, because I didn't stream yesterday. Friday, where I was going to sleep, and this is just stuck in my head, right? And up here, I did something. I'm gonna see if I can recreate this. The whole principle here was I went up like this, and then I did some weird stuff, man. What was I doing? I'm just trying to recreate what I was doing. I did like this, and then I like pushed that over there. What was I doing? Push this like up there. I mean, one of these at 2. I got a 2 up here somehow. I think I did, at least. I'm not so sure. Is this what you call counter program to the Super Bowl? Hell yeah, man. Screw the Super Bowl. Man, screw the Patriots. So we have... What's up, Al? How you doing, man? The beer is incorrect before, Pyramid Outburst Imperial IPA. I knew you would type beer as soon as you saw me drinking beer, and I knew that it was incorrect. So, Pyramid Outburst Imperial IPA. We're looking at a 8.5 volume. I don't know what the IBU rating on it is, but I would think the IBUs would be like somewhere around 90. It may be a little bit higher. Watch it be lower. Watch it be like 80. All right, so we're trying to figure this out. If anybody needs any reminders on what the hell we're doing here, or if anybody needs to know the rules because you have no idea what's going on, please ask me. So I was doing something like this. Okay? I don't remember, and I got a thing over here. Then I was like booping them around. Man. It's worth noting right here. Do you guys see this? You can't push a 1 over to another 1. That is not a viable move. All right. So I do enjoy our opener. Here. I like our moves. I like our moves to get to this point. I just don't know what to do from there. I like the idea of us grabbing, like, doing this and then being able to push this over. I like that we've switched the location of these two things, but I don't think it really grants us anything, right? Red Cypress Brewing Fest Bière. Nice. Is Michael Fassbender involved at all? No Fassbender, no weird snowmen shenanigans. Although they do, we've made some very pretty looking, very beautiful snowmen and women. We've done a great job. I just can't see another way besides making another 3 for over here. And then we get into the situation where we move this over. So we're back here. This is step Step number, we've been here many times where we have lined up on the outside lane. We have 2 2s and 2 1s. Now, the only thing I can think here is that we can go up to soak, but then we're stuck. So we need to get a 1. So I almost, maybe this. We can't make another 3. And that's a problem. You have 2 equal balls. How do you make the shaft? I was waiting for somebody to make that joke, and nobody did because we were all adults. Damn it. Trying to solve the puzzle game. Ow. Get it out of your system. Bearskin rug. What's up? A build hard man is good to... What's up, man? Yo, if anybody needs any, you know what? I'm just gonna... I have a confession to make. I finished this, but I did look up the first move because I was super annoyed. Well, that's awkward. So here's the deal. We have, whenever you roll a snowball, okay, it gets bigger because you're rolling it in the snow. If you roll it 2 times, it goes up to, so we have 1, 2, and 3. Those are referencing the size of the snowball. 3, once it's a 3, cannot, you see there, it can't be made larger than 3. 3 is the max. So then we can use it to soak up snow all we want. When you move something onto a track that's already been cleared, so for example, this is a 1, we're gonna move it over to be a 2, and then we're gonna move it to be a 3. Nope, wait, that track's already cleared, so we're okay. So that's the way it works. And then of course, you need to stack them on top of each other. To do this, you must go, well, this isn't gonna work, but you move it next to it and then you push it and then it goes onto the next thing. That's how that works. So for example, this isn't a good example, but we have this 3 down here. So if this was a 2, boop, see, we push it on top. Awesome. You can also push them off like that, but yada, yada, yada. So anyway, that's the game. We have 2 that we need to make, Ben and Alan. And then we have 100%ed this stage of the game. There's another stage of the game that we have no idea. We have no idea what's going on with it. I will show everybody a quick look at this other side. We don't know what's going on out here, okay? It's very confusing, but what I do know is that we have this puzzle left to do, and then we will be 100% on this side, and maybe that unlocks something on the other side. We don't know. So that's what we got. So there has to be a 3 on an outside. There's nothing we're going to be able to do about that. I like doing this, so that gives us a little bit of room. So now this is unlocked, and we can move around both sides. Moving a 2 in, if we did like this, see, that doesn't do anything, but it does give us this option. Which doesn't help though, right? Because now we're just stuck even, because now those 2 are stuck there. We can't, now we're stuck. So that's not good. So we don't want to do that. The question is, how can we line it up so that we get the 2, so we get our 2 and our 1 all bageled to bagel? How do we, how? I wonder if you have to go opposite sides. So then we can do this. Oops, wait, hold on. Let's move this one back over here. So now we've soaked that up. Okay, so here, so this is basically, this is what we were already doing anyway. So that hasn't changed at all. Now we do have 2, can we push that over to the side? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's go move this guy back over here. Let's do this. let's do... No, because then we can't get that 2 up there. Nope, no. I was gonna push this guy over here because then we could push that down and that lines everything up. Because then, see, look, I'll show you what it looks like for those who haven't seen yet, what it looks like to build a snowman, okay? And then we can just redo here. So we go over here, boop, yay, boop. Roll that into the wave, do. Boop, we have Ben. What's up, Ben? Okay, so now we just have to do the same thing over here. But as you can tell, it is impossible given this setup for us to do that. So we need to figure out a way to keep the 1 and the 2 actually as the 1 and the 2. The hard part is when there's snow in between, because then we can't move them any farther. So it seems like maybe an idea like would be to move over here. Whoops. No, wait, I didn't mean to push that one. I was watching you then switch to hosting Spoo. What? I mean, I think he's on my he's on my host list, but it shouldn't do that. That's super goofy. Well, hello, welcome back, Sammy. It's great to see you again. Cause like this, I kind of like this idea. But then I can't push this one, I can't get this one out. Do we need to reset? I think so, but I like, cause I can do this and like we can get this whole thing all bageled out over here. We can go crazy with it. I mean, I don't know what the use of doing that is. Cause then we have Ben over there. 4 bear flutes and 2 time travelers. 4 bears and 2 flutes. Picture of my flute. That's a good question. I would like to mention that we have cheated before, and this is cheating. This is not legitimate to do that, so it's reset time. Wait, so they got 4 bears, 2 flutes, and 2 time travelers? That's insane. That sounds like a very frustrating deck to try to play against. So we've figured out this is an impossible move. Like, we can't make that move. That move, this locks us out. Unless there's something I'm not thinking about as far as that move is concerned. I mean, we can stack up there, but it doesn't do anything. We don't have any pull. We can't pull them at all. So it means we have to like, this is a necessary move from one of these. Then it's what we do afterwards. This, I really like this play. I don't know why, don't ask me. So there's a 2. Can I go like this and then do this and then like try to stack one here? Is that crazy? We need to get one of our 1s over and we can turn another one of these into a 3, but we're basically locked out. Whichever one we turn to a 3 is stuck on that side. Now you got pictures of my full moon. Wait, no. Wait, see, if we do this one, man, I really like that we can do this. What I don't like is not being able to do that again. because we have to push both these out. And there's no way for me... Actually, wait, we can do this. But then we have to cheat. I know why you like it. It's the only way you've been able to actually get ones out to be useful. If we can make a trail, we can line them up like that. Hold on a second. So that is lined up right there. Then we take this one, we make this one a 3. So we have our 2 3s, so it's like, we're kind of like done at this point. Because we can't get, like, we can boop that up there, but as soon as we move this one, that one's out of commission. And we can't go back around. We need to push through here, but we can't because that immediately, like, loses us. So perhaps we leave that one a 2 and we make one of these a 3? But then that still leaves us in the conundrum here where we can't do anything. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, jeez. Oh. Brian, are we even close? Like, have I made the moves that do the bagels? Yes, I think we're getting hung up trying to get the 2 3s from the bottom, like on the same side. I get what you have to do. I'm just lost how to get there. I am also lost. All the other ones, like, at the very least have been not easy, but we've been able to, like, do them. Let's get one that's, like, in the thing. We can't do the thing because the thing gets thinged. With the caveat that I didn't watch most of your last stream, I haven't seen you actually do the opening move. Great. Okay. Can you confirm that these are... Like, this is an impossible setup? Because it looks like an impossible setup. Because once that happens, like, that's it. It's done. Okay, so we know that our opener is moving low. If we move one all the way out of the way, you have to use a 3 to soak, right? There's no other way. Unless you can just do, we can recycle the same thing twice. Am I overthinking this? Maybe I'm overthinking this. You're right the whole time. They have to use a 3 to unlock the 1s. Yeah. I mean, that's, yes, correct. You see it? What's your guess here, Bear? Where are you thinking? So my thought here was like, maybe we could like spin these 2s. Whoops, not that way though. Like do this. But it doesn't help us with the 1s. It's fun to think I've done something productive, though. Because now the 1s are just stuck. So, maybe we can do that. Is there a way for us to do that? So, if we go 2 and 3... No, because the bottom... See, if we keep... So this, like, I like that. And then what? Like, come back down, it unlocks that 1, and then we just repeat that process. So now, how do we repeat that process, though? There's the issue. Therein lies the rub. Is like, we need to do that twice so we can unlock 2 1s. And our 2s are stuck on the outside. But we can solve that by making a break, by breaking through. But we have to do that, we have to push something all the way out. So that leaves us with this setup. Once again, like then we just go right back to having the out setup. But as soon as we do that, you know, we're in trouble because we can't. Let me see something real quick. So we can't do anything with that. Our 1 is stuck up there, so doing this is like an automatic loss. Like we already know we've. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we already know that we've lost at this point, unfortunately. I think. You have to bring your 3 and 2 to your 1. I mean, we have to push them on in a very specific order. So everything but that 2 up there. So we need like this kind of a setup where we can move these things around this thing. The 1 has to run over the green the whole time, exactly, because it can't pick up any more snow. Exactly. Wait, hold on. Because we're still in the same conundrum. You know what? I think we have to open up on one side. But then Sammy already mentioned that may be where we're actually getting hung up. That may be our issue, is thinking that we have to do that. This way we can push, like, it just gives us the freedom to push that top guy either way. Make a 2 here. Nope, I can't make a 2 there. I can't make a 2 there. Because then I have to make another 2. So this would have to stay over there. Yo, Lux, what's up? You think you saw it? If you're able to re-describe the setup for what you think you saw, let me know. There's no way to not make the 2 there, though. So what if we try to work this, like, backwards? Like a crazy person. So we have the 2, and then our 2. Then we need to make this a 3. How do we get the 2 down there, though, to be up the top? Push this down for 3. Gets us access to the 2, but then we don't have access to the 1, which means we need another 3 to access. How many times have I done this setup? Like, I feel like I've done this setup in particular constantly. You have to have 1 on each end because you can never move those off the wall. You mean the... Yes, correct. I'm gonna try something here, team. We still get screwed. We still get screwed. Ugh. Like, this feels so promising. Like, it just feels like we have so much potential here. Wait, hold on. Okay. I think this is impossible. I think we've already failed. The issue is that we can't get the 2s. Once we move the 2s up on top. So how do we get the snow? So here's the issue. What's the problem with the setup? You end up with a 3 against the wall where you can't get a 2 to it because it would go over snow. Correct. But there's no way for me to make it so that I don't get a 3 towards the outside, given the conditions. Like there's no actual way that I can do that. Because if I move them off to the side, like, I can either make the 3 with these guys like this, but then, like, can you get a 3 to the outside where you can potentially get a 2 to it? I mean, one of them, we can't do both of them though. Or if we can, we haven't figured out how. So we've already done this, and we've made the realization that it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for us. Because we can't, like, without doing something like this, like, we just can't, we can't. Whoops. So, like, we can do this. And that gets us next to that. So great. But we can't do the same thing with the other side. Wait. Wait. No. Okay, so I haven't done this before. This is unsolvable in this state, but that right there is the idea. But we have to do it on the other side. Now, the problem is if we try to do this on the other side, like this, we have reached lay issue, where from here we can't. Now our ones are trapped because our ones are trapped without a 3 to save them. Fuzzy, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? We are throwing ourselves at this snowman puzzle. Would love another brain trying to tackle this thing. Now the problem here is to do this, right? That's great. But then we still run into an issue because then I still can't get the ones released. I can't get the ones released. We had a Norwegian with us. Nice. I like the idea of doing this. That's pretty cool because it lines them up, right? But it doesn't help us, like, solve anything. Same kind of a thing here, where we get to this. Hi, Ben. Then we go up to here, and then we can do this. But now we're stuck for several reasons. Because one, we can't get that guy up there. Hold on, though. We could move that back down. So we could go up to. Just for funsies, as an idea. So then we're left like right there. No, we can't. Feels bad, man. How many different ways have you moved those doubles? A lot. And by doubles, do you mean the bottom ones? It's frustrating because we have to like do this. Like, I don't see another way around it. And then we leave ourselves not... Wait. Wait. Don't lose it. Don't lose what you're thinking, Sam. Don't lose it. 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 No. Okay, hold on. No, because once I go over there, can't move it back. So move those up. I can't. How can I get those two? If I can move that over that. If I can do this and then get around to the other side. Okay, so first, because now I need both those to be ones, which means that could be a 2 to break through there. Then I can go around to the other side. I can do this. Okay, so that gets me open. Wait, hold on. We just want that one to sit on top for now. Okay. That goes there. It creates a 2 here. 3 goes up, it can't go anywhere else. 2 goes down here. If I could soak this, that's the release there. But then we still have our 3 down here that we can't get to. But the 2 works. The 2 works up top. What's up, Ben? So I don't mind what we just did there. I don't mind that too much. But then we just end up with 2 2s. But that was pretty neat. Close. Close. So I like that idea of doing this. It's a pretty nifty idea there. Now, how can I actually like get around though? This I could just push into the corner, which doesn't necessarily help anything. So I'm gonna make 2 2s. I don't have a way to push. Okay. The 3 has to soak more. We don't have enough soak. So I want to do something like this, push 2 down. Then we don't have room for a 1. Is it possible from here? The answer is no. So at what point in time does it start being not possible? Because another option, of course, is to do this, push this aside, and then do the same thing from this side, right? But I can't do that because we have to make another 3 out here doing something weird like this, and then we've already screwed it up. From here, I've also, wait. No, because I have to push one of these to get through, right? I can't get through top side. So I gotta not push. So hold on. Let's open it up so we can go either way, right? Then we need to open up this side by pushing 2 through here and pushing 1 up on top. We can come back around. Then we just wait. Do we just take 3 down to the bottom and loop it around? No, because these ones are screwed. Wait, hold on. If we're gonna do that anyway, let's just do this. I just played Ring Around the Rosie. I think this is promising, team. Everybody buckle up, okay? So the issue here is that we go down. So I need to give space here. So you give space because we have to get all the way around. And then hold on. Wait, I think we can do it from here. But we have to rotate them all around. I think we can do it, team. Oh, no, not right there. Yeah, it has to be right there. Oh my god, I think I did it. Oh my god, I did it. Oh. Yes! Holy shit, team! Oh! Oh, yeah! Yes! Jesus, yes. Oh my. Yo, cheers to all of you guys. Cheers to the group. Cheers to the group. Butterfly of glory indeed. All right, team, so let's get that confirmation of 100% down here. That's a 100. Now we have another task, all right? Now the actual game begins or something like that. Watching this, how hard you made it? Dude, come on, you know me. You know me. Now, which one has the severed head inside of it? That's a good question. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, good. It didn't help at all. All right, so now we have this. We have 0%. This is the layout of all of the things. And what I figured, dirt is water down here. Okay, dirt is water. Every bench is still here. You can sit on them, but nothing happens. We can walk through walls. And we have 0%, so we know that there's something, right? Other notable factors here, we have this, which is an actual wall, the only wall in the thing, which we can't, which we don't really know about. Yo, Alex, what's up? How you doing, mate? Yo, dude, we got a puzzle, man. We're puzzlers. We got to stretch our brains. We got to get our noggins all juiced up. So otherwise, I have no idea what we're supposed to do. Any ideas or hints, please feel free to toss your ideas out, because I have nothing. You can see this is the layout for our other dude. I was kind of hoping that something would pop up here and show me what to do. What the? Okay. And then I have to walk. And then what? Wait. Okay, hold on. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, so we can rest here. Okay, it's in the top right corner. Brian, are all these very... I don't know what to do from there, though. I went through the gate. But maybe in the other? What do you mean? It takes us to the weird place. It takes us to the upside down. It sounds the same, though. Okay, so they melt. Excellent. Okay, here we go. So let's take a look here. So this one's already in the place we have it. So maybe we don't need to move this one? What happens if I move it back onto snow? Nothing? So are we trying to fill these up with snow then? Because then that's not possible given this situation. Hi, Lucy. What up? Can I get it to the water? What happens if I get it to the water? Nothing. Great. Okay, good. So it gets smaller when we move it. Building snowman 3. Any ideas, ladies and gentlemen? Any ideas? Can I keep going out like this? Okay. Three snowballs in a game about building snowmen. No way. No way. No way. No, 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 no. There's no way. No. No. What? There's no way. That's so sick. That is so sick. OMG. That is disgusting. That is... Oh, wow. This is insane. This is so insane. I don't know if this is close enough. No way. That's so crazy. But now I can't leave. So clearly you have to build it like close, but you can't screw yourself. That's why I couldn't build it in one of these two places. So now if we go back, okay. Wait. 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 Hold on, team. Hold on. No! I was wondering if I could cross the line, if you will. So can I push escape then? That would be the idea here, is that maybe I can push escape. Can't cross the streams. So Brian, you already knew, so Brian already did all the things. So what I'm gonna try to do here is push the escape button. Well, that didn't work. Okay, so can't do that. So we'll build it right here then. It seems pretty doable. Then I have to redo this one too. Okay, so we built that one closer. Now we rebuild this one to block that path. There we go. That's what we do. Because we don't need to do that anymore. Got it, team. Okay, those are about as close as we can get around to here. Okay, so we're using... So the snow melts every single push that we give. And we need our 2 to go first. So... Man, I want to push all of them. That's the issue here. If I build that one, it traps me. So I can't build this one at all because that's a... If I built this one here... We have to build it so that we can go... Like 1, 2... Whoops, no. No, because I can't do that. So hold on. If we do this, then what? That's close. Right idea. We need to be one closer, I think. I think we do need that space. We need to be able to push one place. We need to be able to push one place. And then push back. There. Push that back. But now we can't, now if we can push that back, then we're good. So that's it. So we have it. So if we push here, out, and then up, back. But then we can't push sideways. So even if I were to go like this, now I'm stuck because as soon as we push that up, so we have to be able to go to the side. Hold on. So we have to be able to go like this. No, because that doesn't go in. So right now, this is no bueno. So I think what we do is we actually put two of them, we put two of them like right next to each other. So this one has to be over here. Not much we can do there. This one we need to be right there, I think. Ugh. The only thing I can think, Brian, on a serious note, is that the only thing you can go to are benches. But no, there's not like anything that gives you like the next step, you know? Except maybe like being there and then accidentally clicking that at some point. Same situation here. So once we do that, we don't have the ability to do anything with it. So we're still screwed. I mean, we got here before. If you didn't watch the stream before, we did this and we discovered this just by walking around. Like we had discovered everything except what to do. So that wasn't, you know, I don't know. We were okay that far. I think we have to redo this one. I think this one has to go straight up, but I don't know how. How do we get to where we move away from the thing, as Brian's calling it? Tie-dye guy, what's up, Richie? How you doing, dude? Feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. I think he had it in the right spot. Oh, did I? Life things, yeah. No, that's fair, man. That's fair. Hope life things are all right for you. So which one is the thing we want to go to then? That's the question. Well, that's not it. So we need to be able to move away from the thing. Oh. Oh. It's zooming in on us. What? It's freaking out on us, man. It's freaking out on us. Okay. Oh my God. So now we have to redo the puzzles? Are you kidding? So now we just make snowmen. There's no, wait. It like doesn't give us any direction at all? That's pretty intense. Okay, so these three, so it's these three connected, so let's get these three together. All right, let's do it, team. Here we go. Are you a spider? Yes. So let's go. Well, this one doesn't seem we have too much control over. But I like building right here. That gets us. How do you, so this one seems pretty all right looking. So if we go back, like there's one bench here and there's these three, right? Oh, whoops, don't do that yet. This bench, oh, well, those two benches, it's kind of weird. I guess I don't know. Big open space without it, but wait. This is moved. This moved. What the hell just happened? It's been relocated. There's two snowballs over there. I don't even know, man. I give up. It's great. Good stuff. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Okay, so we're gonna want to build this one like right here. So we want to make L shapes. So, whoops. Okay, so let's get this one. Let's redo this one. 3. Oh. Well, that's awkward. there's like no other choice. We have to do some scooping, I guess. But that screws it. It probably doesn't want us to cheat, huh? Oh my, this is frustrating. Wait, the one has to, so we actually have to end up here like this, right? Jeez. So we actually want to go to the other one.
You're nuts.
How do we do that? Do we... Yo, Harrison. Harrison 1701D. Yo, 1701. Okay. Oh. What's up? Yo, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the baXcast. We are currently building snowmen, or attempting to. We're in the upside down. It's getting kind of crazy. Oh, it's frustrating. I have to go down first and do like this, and then go back and up. There we go. But how? How do I go back? So what we do this. Then we do this. Okay, but then what we go this. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, team. So now we got those two set all right. Is that where I built that before? Okay, this one definitely needs to be, redone. Let's see. A lot of work to be done with this guy. Actually, hold on. We got to move that back one space. These puzzles were built for your... They were, weren't they? Something like that. How do we 3 without cheating? Can we cheat? So it was at 9%. Let's test the cheat. We're going to test it. Oh my god. This cheat is going to take a while. Holy. Here we go. Here we go. Got it. Go one up. I think we have our L right there. Actually, one more. Okay, so we did our cheat. I wonder if we can cheat in this. So it was at 9%, right? So then we'll have to feel... Okay, so here we go. Let's give it a shot. Can we do it? Damn. I think we're one. I think we need one. We're one off. So what if instead, what if we made this one here? Like right here? Made this one down here in the corner. We can't make this one in the corner, actually. That's right. That one, these two, so it's only the other one that we would need to change. And we just have to make that one space lower. And then we have the solve. That's it. That's what it is. Got it. We're nuts. Good job, guys. Okay, we have to make this one. Okay, got it. We have to make this one space lower. Although I think that's impossible. Can we do it with cheating? But we blocked the exit twice, actually. Maybe we can with cheating. I don't think we can. I think we're screwed. I think we suck. This game makes my brain hurt. You gonna play Star Realms tonight? I don't think so, dude. This is just a... it was itching at my brain. We had a puzzle solved that we couldn't finish last time, and I'm glad that we were able to do it, but we're just gonna be puzzling. I thought, man, I don't like this kind of music. It was coming out of your mouth. So I'm trying to get that one up top. We need to end here. How do I get the one down there without being able to move? It was impressive beatboxing. Word. The one can't, we just can't get the one to move off. That's the problem here. Like, no matter what, it can't move off that spot. So is there a way for us to readjust these two and make the L go like here? No, because that's 2 and 2. So we have the one space there. We need it to be built here. Can we build it here? It needs to be built here. I was wrong. Here. Where I'm standing. Oh, we can do that. Oh, we can cheat and do that for sure. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go, team. I may have lied when I said that we could do it. I think I lied. Yeah, I was a liar. I lied. So the amount of spaces between them has to be... Okay, so we're gonna redo this one then. We're gonna put this guy right there. Oh, well that was dumb. Let's not do that. What if you got it to the top far left corner instead? I can't. Like, there's no actual way for me to do that. Whoops, hold on. Cause you gotta remember, like, we had a 1 right here, right? This 1 is up against that wall. The 1 can't come off the wall unless we cheat. But to cheat, we have to be able to move something, a 1, from this spot over to one of those slots. And the only way we can do that while it remains a 1 is to get rid of the snow. We need to soak the snow on either side, which we cannot do. It's impossible to do. There's no actual way to do it. So I think we either try to build these two right next to each other. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, that gives a pretty big gap there. This could be 1, 2, 1, 2, back up. This is 1, 2. So this is impossible. It's an impossible setup. We need to figure out the setup first. What have you got to the top far left corner instead? You aren't, now are you referring to Clockwork Orange, to Alex? Is there a Dark World or something? Did I miss that? Yes. There's like an upside down Sarum where we're like building, we're like anti-building. We're moving these around because that's where the snowball locations are here. Maybe we need to try an easier one. Maybe this isn't the one we want to be doing. But that means we need to find another set of 3 that is like a very clear set of 3. Like, I'd be down to do these 3. These 3 look okay. Guys, I'm actually stuck. Why would you make it? That's just ridiculous. I actually have to go to the other side of this stupid bridge or bench. I have to go to the other side of this thing. Brian, no, I know, but for entertainment effect, I was stuck, and I was trying to show frustration at being stuck, although it was very clear what needed to be done to undo said stuckness. That was a bad move. Oh, actually, this isn't good at all. So we need to do this. Now if I do this and reset, there we go. Wait a second. This one's kind of annoying, isn't it? Shoot, but then I can't move it. But if I move this one over... Oh. No, because then it's just... We leave them as ones? Are you kidding me? Maybe it goes with them. Maybe it's the other side. Yeah, that could be true. This one's a piece of cake, so we can push this one like... Wait, this one's not a piece of cake. Hold on. Oh, wait, what about Ben and... Oh, no! I clicked the R. No. Take my hand off that. That's dumb. Okay, so we got Sarah. Now the issue I'm looking at here, we have Ben and Alan, and they're super annoying. Actually, wait, hold on a second. Why don't we start with these three? Okay, it's kind of wigging me out here. And now we can do these three up here. I don't want to move. Wait. What if those three don't belong together? It's a good point. Can I reset? Oh. Maybe I don't appear to have a choice. I'm going to assume they're supposed to be together because I can't take it back. We may have made a mistake. But I don't know. These three go together. Oh, I'm filling them up? I'm filling up the water? Okay, so now this makes me feel like we need to get this one made like right here and then get these three together, right? Or maybe like right there? No, because as soon as I do that, hold on, we need to reset it going the other way. I prefer Ben and Jerry together, fair enough. The crispiest dills. We've gone into the upside down and we are now moving, we're redoing the puzzles so that the snowmen are in a specific spot, because then when we go to the upside down, there's snowballs in the spot where the snowmen are made, and then we use those snowballs to make more snowmen, but every time we move the snowballs in the upside down, they melt. So you have to get them close enough together to bagel. Oh, well, that's not good. Oops. Actually, this will be fine. This will be fine, because we can do this. All right, we'll save that one over there. Good. Now this one, we can make a 2. Nope. There we go. Right? We're so nuts. Wait. Damn it. Hold on, team. Hold on, team. Could you get that one trapped and sleep? Oh. Oh, let's find out. Yo, that's like cheater deluxe, man. That's spicy, dude. What does that say? Is that supposed to say a thing? Is it supposed to represent something? That's spicy. Brian, that's spicy, dude. No, 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 no. Oh, team. No. We have made another. We're water coverers? 36%, let's go, team. Okay, so these three in the corner. So we need to get these three together. So top one has to come down left. This one will have to come top right. Oh. I remember this one. This one was a pain. In fact, I think this one might be impossible to get over to this left side. We may actually need to just move. Oh, that one. Okay, well. Okay. This one, this one. This one can only go in one place. So we actually have to build this thing around Chris. So this, whichever one this was, has to be like right over here. What's our length? This is 1, 2, 3. And then top will actually have to go down into the bottom, like down there. But once we push that out, there's nothing else we can do. Okay, so Helen. Wait, we already know how to solve this one. So we can go up here, we can do this, and then we can like hop one out, which actually screws us at that point. We need to maybe push like straight up all the way through, like on a 2, like go like this. And then we need to push the 1 down, because we can cheat out here. It's okay to cheat. They want us to cheat. They need us to cheat. I think you can move. I'm still not 100% on the rules yet. We can't get that. I'm mostly playing Factorio and listening. I don't blame you. Factorio. I know a few people who are playing Factorio and they are into it. Let me tell you, they have a lot of time in that game. Oh wait, I just. Okay, so that's the last thing we do. Well, let's figure this out. Okay. How do we get this to be down skis? So we have to do this. It's about to pass Rocket League as my most played game? No joke. Wow. Wait, but this 2... The 2 is stuck as a 2, so the 3... So we can put a bottom corner. We can do this. So that's close. But that's the best we can do. Okay, so we got Paul lined up. Now we can do the Helen thing. And then we can assess, we can reassess our lineup if we need to. We'll need to reassess that down there as well. Okay, let's give it a go. Well, I don't think it's possible. Unless... It's not possible, right? In this lineup, in this configuration. You know what I need to do? This guy needs to be here. 2. That's a free, but then a 1, 2. So nope, that won't even do it. This is stuck here. It can't move. That one there. These 3 here. I think it has to be here, and then we have to work with that. We can go... What about any other corners? Let's do some more corners. Here we go. Speaking of corners. Can we get these two to be next to each other? But then which one do we use? See, that's the problem. I don't know. It just seems to do it. Like, and we can't undo it. I can't push R. Like, nothing happens when I do that. Ugh. Wait, can I like undo? Hold on. Can we actually undo it? Oh, nope, they're all tweaking out on us. Like if I do this. Damn it. There is a way to undo it. Oh no. Oh no. Now I have to solve this again. Oh, but that does mean that we could be wrong in some of our combinations. Oh, man. You gotta be kidding me. All right, well, that's it then here.